No, I was going to say good afternoon. I've already messed up, David.
We're used to saying that.
Good morning and welcome to the Channel 3 Share Your Christmas Food Drive. It's our 33rd time to do this.
And finally, after a few years of unseasonably warm weather, we've got Christmas weather here at the First Tennessee Pavilion today. It feels like Christmas.
It does, and you know what? It hasn't slowed anyone down. It hasn't stopped anyone from coming down here, and we hope you'll be included in that number by the end of the day. Come on down and make your donations. We're here at the First Tennessee Pavilion. Greg Glover is in Cleveland, and Cameron Taylor is in Dalton.
And I think, is that John Coppinger?
Oh,
hello,
it is.
John.
Hi, John.
We're seeing a lot of old friends here today. As a matter of fact, a gentleman just pulled up a while ago and gave Cindy a big hug and said we're like part of the family. So we're going to go over to his house tonight.
Yeah, I wonder what they're having.
I don't know, but he sure was.
He said it was a Christmas hug.
Well, that's part of the joys of this. You folks that we are so fortunate to enter your homes this evening. This is the one day you can come into our home. You can join us over here at First Tennessee Pavilion and hopefully bring a check or a little bit of food to help out the Chattanooga area food bank.
And everybody's talking about the weather. They're seeing snow in Georgia. We don't have any here, but we don't know what lies ahead, do we?
No, we don't. So come on down while the weather's good. And speaking of weather, we have a good friend of ours back at 900 Whitehall Road who's going to answer the questions you have about today and the rest of the weekend.
Let's check in with David Carnes. Hey, David.
Hey guys, it's all about the snow. Snow, snow, snow. People in Chattanooga are saying, come on, snow. And people in North Georgia, up into the Blue Ridge Mountains, they're probably done with it. Now here's the thing. Everybody is seeing snow falling above them. Chattanooga, Cleveland, Dayton, Athens. But here's the key. While it's falling through the air, it's evaporating as it hits the dry air over Chattanooga, Cleveland, Dayton, Athens. That's why you look at this impressive radar map and you see all of this snow, but you see nothing coming down, just cold air, overcast skies. Meanwhile, you have much more moist air down at the surface, Dalton, Calhoun, up into Ellijay, Blue Ridge, and so that snow holds together all the way down to the ground. And that is what we're going to continue to see through the rest of the day and into the night. Dew point is one way we measure how moist the air is at the surface. So I was talking about the snow falling through the dry air. These dew points are rock bottom in the 20s. That is ridiculously dry air, and the snow evaporates as soon as it gets into it. A little more moist as we move down to Dalton, Blue Ridge, and Murphy. Dew points are in the low 30s. Still fairly dry, but considerably more moist than we have in Chattanooga and Cleveland. So as the snow falls, it's able to make it to the surface there. How much, you ask? Well, take a look at this. Very impressive amounts. We've already had a couple of inches Lafayette, Ringgold, 3 inches Dalton. Now I'm going to show you some very impressive amounts as we head up into the mountains. Ellijay, 4 inches. Here's one, 6 inches as we head to the mountains. About 3 inches in Ducktown. Heading over into Murphy, we've seen about an inch, inch and a half, 2 inches in Etowah. This is the bullseye where we've had 4 to 6 inches of snow, and guess what? It is still snowing. We're going to have more coming up in just a few moments. Right now, though, it is a day to celebrate. Share your Christmas, giving back to the community, and for that, I believe we're going to head right back out to First Tennessee Pavilion, where they are not experiencing anything except cold outside and warm on the inside. David, Cindy.
Well, you know what, David? It's going to be myself, John, and Lori right now hanging out at the phone bank. And, man, we really need these phones to ring. So pick up the phone, pick it up, dial 702-FEED. That's 702-3333. Put these smiling faces to work. We're having a great time, Lori, down here at the First Tennessee Pavilion.
Yeah, and here's a little incentive to call and donate. We've got Fast Turtle Tax here with us. They're all standing by, waiting to answer your calls. And how cool is this? They have been willing to match up to $2,500 of your donations between the hours of 11 and 1. Very, very generous.
It's extremely generous, and that's just kind of a reflection of this community. So when you come by and you drop off your non-perishable items, or you pick up the phone, that money stays here in the community. I know in a little bit we're going to go to Greg and we're going to go to Cameron. Yeah. When you go there to Cleveland and you go to Dalton, that food stays in that community as well. The important thing right now is that you pick up the phone and you give just as much as you can. We're not asking for you to give till it hurts, just until it feels good, because this really, Lori, affects a lot of people.
And we do have a few statistics just to kind of put all of this into perspective. We're not asking for a lot. $1 provides 4 meals. $3 provides 12 meals to families in need right here in the Tennessee Valley area. 25,000 people were fed each week last year by the Chattanooga Area Food Bank. 16.3 million pounds of food distributed. And once again, the food bank serves people in a 20-county area in Tennessee and in Georgia.
Including where our very own Greg Glover is. Greg, I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic morning.
Hey guys, thanks very much. Fantastic, and the snow started to fall as if on cue. We are off Keith Street in Cleveland at the Life Care Center, the Campbell campus. What a great morning we've had. We surpassed 1,000 pounds of donated food just about an hour and a half ago, and it's been building steadily since then. We still have room for you, and we'd love to see you. We're making more boxes preparing for your arrival, so if you're headed out for lunch or you're going out a little later on, I invite you to go to your pantry and grab a few cans, a few bags of rice, anything you can find over there, and bring it all over here because it can help your neighbor. All the food we collect here today will be distributed to agencies to go to your neighbors in Bradley County and Cleveland before we leave today, so we'd love for you to take part in that. We were treated just a very few minutes ago to a nice performance by a group called OVATION from Prospect Elementary School here in Bradley County, and we got them on tape and hope to bring that to you just a little later on because you will enjoy the heck out of it. And if this snow doesn't get you in the spirit, their singing sure will. But we'll get that to you a little bit later on, and we'd love to see you here in Cleveland just off Keith Street. Also, let me give one more bit of thanks to, I wrote it down, I'll have to do it in the next, no, there it is, the Women's District of let's see, Church of God in Christ, one in Cleveland, one in Athens, just came by with a big carload full of food, and I think they're getting some coffee in there, but we sure do appreciate them because they're bumping our total up as well. If you'd like to give cash, check, credit card, we can do all of that. Of course, they just explained to you how the Chattanooga Area Food Bank can do so much more with your money than we can, but come by and see us in Cleveland. Let's head to Dalton now. Cameron Taylor standing by where he was dealing with snow even very early in the darkness of the morning. Hey, Cameron.
Hey, good morning, Greg. And we are still dealing with that snow. Some might call it a winter wonderland, probably seeing around an inch of snow. So it's continuing to fall. This is probably the heaviest wave of snow that we have seen all day long. But we are making some good progress here in Dalton with regards to the Share Your Christmas food drive. A lot of people dropping off cans just like this, making some great progress there. And I want to show you all of our volunteers and organizers just waiting for those donations. It looks like we might have one right now. A truck just stopped by, and it looks to be a pretty hefty donation. At last check, we had around 1,100 pounds of food. That's what was measured. We saw some people drop off some cash as well. They also have a credit card machine too if you want to do it that way. And the best part about all of this, since it's cold, it's snowing, you don't even have to get out of your car. A lot of people are just sitting in their car, and organizers, myself, and some volunteers are just walking up to the car, grabbing the donations and putting them in the bins, filling up these pallets, and we're going to try to beat a record here here in Dalton. So we're doing our best to do just that. If you want to stop by during your lunch break, or if you happen to have a break, just, stop by the local grocery store, check your pantry, that sort of thing. All good things while we are here in Dalton. First Baptist Church, North Thornton Avenue. We're going to be here all day long, and those donations, I'm told, are going to continue to pour in. I'm told around this time, lunchtime, is when a lot of people stop by, and I'm told a certain high school in the area is going to be bringing a big donation, as they do every year, for the Share Your Christmas food drive. But we're going to send it now to the Tennessee Pavilion with Cindy and David. Hey, guys.
One of the reasons we love Share Your Christmas is getting to hang out with people we don't get to see very often, right, David?
You guys are awesome.
Here's Tim Pham, our morning guy that we see in passing every once in a while.
I've always wanted to meet him. He's one of my favorites.
Oh, come on, you guys. You're too sweet.
No, you're awesome. But you've been here since really early this morning, and you have some information to share.
You guys, it has been a huge hit this morning. So many people have opened up their hearts in the Tennessee Valley. It's been really incredible to see the generosity activity of the people here that have come by. We do have an update, about $44,000 raised through our phone bank from earlier this week and today, and also 86,000 pounds of food. Just incredible. So it's just, you know, we're just getting started. It's still early in the morning. We still have lots of stuff going on today.
That's incredible, and a lot of activity happening right here behind us at the First Tennessee Pavilion.
Yeah, and you can still donate too. You can call in 702-FEED, which is 702-3333. And right now, Fast Turtle Tax, they're actually matching donations up to $2,500 for the next 2 hours.
Fast Turtle Tax, and I've been over there looking at them, and they want to be busy, and it's very generous of them to make that matching donation.
Yeah, get those phones ringing.
Yeah, we'll check in with them a little bit later. The number again, 702-FEED. I love that 3333 works out to feed.
For the 33rd year.
There you go.
We're rolling threes here at Share Your Christmas 2017.
Thank you so much, Tim, for the update. We're going to keep on working at this. You all keep on coming down to see us. Greg Glover is in Cleveland. Cameron Taylor is in Dalton. And, we just noticed the snow in Dalton.
I saw that.
Yeah. We'll keep you posted on the weather. David Carnes is in the studio. For right now, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
All right, welcome back to the Tennessee Pavilion, another Share Your Christmas, and we have with us Brainerd Baptist Church. These are 4th and 5th grader student government, right? Yes. You guys are official. We love your hats, and we love that you're here to celebrate this with us and just give back to the community. Being the student government, I suspect you guys can handle the tough questions. So tell me what it's like to be able to give back to the community.
It feels good to give back. What we do is we put up posters a few days before, and then you can just drop them on a can for about a week, and it just feels good.
That's brilliant right there. It's not often you interview a 4th and 5th grader and they have sound bites like that. This is awesome. Share Your Christmas is awesome. Someone else tell me what it's like to be here, to donate your time and food and money.
It always feels really good to donate to other people that are less fortunate than you, and that we get to do this. It's really amazing that we get to do stuff like this.
We're 2 for 2 with great sound bites. Let's move on down the line. Brainerd Baptist. Now, the school is which grades altogether?
K3, pre-K3 through 5th grade. Awesome. And I think we did, I didn't get the final total, I think over 3,000 pounds of food they delivered this morning.
Which one of you picked all that up?
They all helped.
3,000 pounds of food donated. And how long have you, I see you guys every year coming. How long has it been?
I don't even know. I know the school has, year in and year out, David Carroll has visited us and presented our students with a trophy for collecting the most food, and it's something
big trophy.
It is a big trophy,
Massive
and our school gets behind it. Does it really? Our community, it's kind of ingrained into our community. Parents help with it and bring lots of food. The students kind of are the cheerleaders with it. Our Stuco gets behind it. It's just ingrained into who we are. So
for those not familiar, I learned a minute ago, Stuco is student council.
Yes.
Student government.
Yes. They're elected by their peers.
Fine children right here who have been awesome. Thank you guys so much for doing this once again. We'll see you next year. I'll see you guys before then, I'm sure. Yeah. All right, we are going to toss to Julie now. Share Your Christmas rolls on.
Okay, thanks so much. I am here with, to me, it can't be Share Your Christmas without a visit from Rodney Dillard with Food City. Merry Christmas.
Hey, Merry Christmas to you guys and all of our customers out there.
Y'all have been busy for a while now at Food City getting ready for this day, and your numbers are great this year.
Yes, ma'am. We've provided, I checked in with the Chattanooga Food Bank the other day. We provided 645,000 meals this past year. We've donated over $50,000 in gift cards. And currently our customers can come in and shop and donate $1, $3, or $5 at the cash register. And because of that generosity of our customers, we're able to give that back to our community, to the Chattanooga Food Bank.
Before you came our way, I was talking to a coworker of mine. A group of us were talking about that very thing and how just that one simple offering to allow people to contribute while they're shopping anyway brings in so many contributions.
It does, and most do the donation. I know I've checked out 2 or 3 times this week, and I've donated $1 or $3 when I've checked out. So most people are like that.
I don't want to age you, Rodney. This is our 33rd year for Share Your Christmas, and you have been with Food City and the stores that it was prior to that. So you've been doing this for a long time yourself, haven't you?
Yes, ma'am. It seems like 33 years, but I know we've been partners with you all and the Chattanooga Food Bank for many, many years, and we just love doing that in our communities. Our store managers and our cashiers enjoy doing it, and we're just very thankful that our customers help us participate.
Well, I'm glad that I had a chance to catch you first, and he's not the only Food City employee here. Lots of other folks are as well. So throughout the hour and the afternoon, we'll check back in with you again.
Okay, great. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too. The fun is just getting started. Tim Pham has been here since early this morning, but he's still nice and warm and happy. Let's check in with him now.
Hey everyone, we're in the phone bank right now. Give us a call, 702-FEED, 702-3333. We have our wonderful volunteers here ready to take your phone calls. We've been saying this a lot this morning. $1 equals 4 meals, so you can make a big impact by making just a small donation, small or large donation. You can make a big difference. We're right now, Fast Turtle Tax, they're actually going to match your donations up to $2,500 for the next hour and a half or so. So give us a call. The food bank tells us that this money will be able to provide them with things that you can't donate, such as fresh produce and meats, and of course they want to provide healthy meals for families in need this time of year. So go ahead and give us a call, 423-702-FEED, 3333. Our volunteers want to hear from you. We have about 4 phones that need to be answered, so we're going to send it back to you.
Welcome back. Share your Christmas. We will get right back out to First Tennessee Pavilion in just a moment. Want to update you on your forecast and what's going on with all of the snow around our area. 34 degrees right now in Chattanooga, 32 Dalton, 30 in Blue Ridge, and 32 in Murphy. Seeing heavy snow in these areas, and we're also looking at temperatures low enough so that through the rest of the day into tonight, we are going to see very dangerous traveling conditions up through the Blue Ridge Mountains and much of North Georgia. Please be careful if you're traveling in those areas. Well, some of you, we look at the radar and we're thinking, well, it's snowing everywhere. The snow is falling out of the sky everywhere. It's not making it to the ground everywhere, though. Let me show you why. In Chattanooga, Cleveland, Athens, we have very low dew points. What the heck does a dew point have to do with it? Dew point is a good measure of how dry the air is. When you have dew points down into the low to mid-20s, the air is bone dry, and that means that the snow that's falling evaporates before it hits the ground. Here, the air is a little more moist, so that allows it to fall, and that's where we're seeing all of our accumulations. 4 to 6 inches so far in parts of the Blue Ridge, and south and east of Chattanooga. We're going to see some of this snow continuing to fall right into tonight, ending overnight into tomorrow morning. We'll have more coming up later. Right now, it's Share Your Christmas. Let's go have some fun. First Tennessee Pavilion, here's John.
Hey, thanks, David, so much. Hanging out with Miss Fada right now with Clifton Hills Elementary School. Look at all these smiling faces. Hey, say hey, everybody wave. Yes, it is the 33rd annual Share Your Christmas. We are live from the First Tennessee Pavilion. And Miss Fada, why did you guys want to be part of Share Your Christmas in its 33rd year?
We wanted to share with the community and teach our kids how important it is to give to others, especially during the Christmas holiday season.
And that really is commendable because, yes, there are a lot of kids and families in this community who receive from Share Your Christmas, from the Chattanooga Area Food Bank. And so we've even heard from kids who grew up getting it, and now they're giving back, and we're just trying to implement that into a whole new generation, correct?
Yes, we are. The kids were really excited to come down here, and they were excited to participate in our mobile food drive with the rest of the community.
And it really is, it's great. It's a wonderful thing. And again, let's just step out of the way so we can see all these children smiling. Everybody want to smile and wave again? It's just part of this season down here at the 33rd annual Share Your Christmas. Smiling faces, a beautiful atmosphere. And we're going to go ahead and I think toss it to Nick Austin right now. Nick, how are things looking on your end of the pavilion?
Well, good morning, everyone. These are a great group of volunteers back here doing a lot of sorting. So many people have been coming by to make food donations, and all these great volunteers have been doing the sorting and organizing everything that's been brought. If you have anything you want to donate, come by the First Tennessee Pavilion down here on the south side in downtown Chattanooga. And these people, I tell you, a lot of them youngsters, they've been out here working hard since very, very early this morning, since 4:30 this morning when Share Your Christmas began today. And they've been out here just working really hard. So again, if you have donations, if you have non-perishable donations that you want to make, come down to the First Tennessee Pavilion. If you want to make monetary donations, come by and bring a check, or you can call 702-FEED. That's 702-3333 if you want to call in and make a donation. We got a lot of volunteers taking phone calls. They're ready to pick up those phones. So make sure you call as well, or you can come by here. So again, all these young kids from a bunch of different schools from across Chattanooga and the Tennessee Valley helping out this morning. They're working hard. They want to help you out when you come by, and they want to sort a lot more donations. So make sure that you come by here today. We're going to be here till 6 o'clock this evening. We have a lot more coming up here and Share Your Christmas. Right now, we're going to go to Latrice Curry. She has a lot more for you right now.
Okay. Welcome. All right. Yes, just as we came on air, perfect timing. The phone bank. Yes. Because Fast Turtle Tax, you know what they're doing? They are matching for 2 hours up to $2,500. So you know what? I'm just going to talk to some people really quickly here just because you're right here and I'm standing by the heater as well. So tell me about, okay, so you all have been getting calls, and what are people saying when they're calling in?
They're giving us donations for the food drive here so we can give the donation to them and we just write it down.
And it's real easy, and most people are really nice and glad to help, aren't they? So we need these phones to ring, ring, ring. And again, like we said, we are so glad to be here for another year, more than 3 decades. Share your Christmas. We're down here downtown at the First Tennessee Pavilion. And again, all you have to do, you know what? If it's cold, that's okay. Just come right down. You can just drop off your item. We'll pick it up. And then after that, give them a call. Call these phone banks and make a donation. All right, let's go to Cindy now.
Oh, this camera?
We're here. I'm here with Tim Pham. I'm Cindy Sexton, having such a great time down here at the First Tennessee Pavilion.
It's there's so many people here. The schools are here. The kids are here. We're just having a great time. Music, and we want to give you some numbers. $44,000 already raised. So we're doing great.
A lot of action.
Going to feed a lot of people.
Yes, 1 in 4 children have had food problems, food insufficiency.
Yeah, about 80,000 in all of our viewing areas. So we're going to, are we going to break?
I think we are. We're going to go to break, but we want to thank you for taking part in this. Please keep watching and make a donation.
All right, welcome back to the 33rd annual Share Your Christmas. We've got Kelly and we've got Daniel from US 101, and we just have Tim Pham because Tim Pham, everybody loves Tim. Okay, you guys have been working all morning. You're down here for the Share Your Christmas. You've been doing this for a long, long time.
Yeah, about 8 years with y'all. I mean, it's great to see the community come out and support like they do. All the kids that come out and sing. I mean, and how much y'all raise is absolutely amazing.
It really is.
It's just a great thing. Kelly's been here a couple of years.
Yeah, it's so much fun to see. You know, everyone really does come out in the community from all over the place, and it's so great that so many people have the opportunity to help out, you know, kids here in Chattanooga, families.
There's a fun thing that we've been doing. Whenever we pop up Tim Pham all morning long, 702 feed, 702-3333. Every time Tim Pham starts talking about it, the telephones start ringing.
Look at him. He's so cute.
I'm so glad. Let me just touch him. I've never seen him like in person.
I know, right?
There he is.
I know, and we never see you guys. We only hear you.
Oh, yes. And Tim's always by himself, so I'm glad he's here.
Yeah, he's not wearing the vest today.
But hey, for real, call the number 702-FEED, 702-333. We're going to be right back with more Share Your Christmas right after this.
And listen to US 101.
We are back. Share Your Christmas, the 2017 edition, the chilly edition. It's a great day to be at First Tennessee Pavilion.
This may be the most fun one I've experienced, and I've experienced all of them.
You've done this before.
I have done this before, but the spirit out here is wonderful. These kids back over here behind you, David, aren't they adorable?
You mean the kids from Clifton Hills? You want to wave everybody? Say Merry Christmas? Yeah, they're all wrapped up for the weather. And they're in a very generous giving mood today. Look at that.
Merry Christmas. They're in the spirit.
That's what it's all about. It's all about the kids, the families in the Tennessee Valley, many of whom could really use your help this year. And we've got several hours left here for you to help us in Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton.
We're right here at the First Tennessee Pavilion. If you'd like to come down and grab some of this Christmas spirit, we'd be sure to share it with you.
Now, we do have a little bit of news, some school closings. We've been keeping them on your screen today and on our website and Twitter. David Carnes is back at the studio keeping an eye on the sky for you. Dave, lots of folks are seeing a few little snowflakes around.
And David Carroll, I will get to it here in a second, but I will tell you, closed circuit, that Cindy told me earlier she wants to wear that hat in the next live shot. Just letting you discuss that with her. This is our view, our mission view, and you can see if you squint a couple of flakes falling down, taking a look at the interstate, and you can see how just kind of overcast, and we're starting to see a couple of those flakes falling down. A lot of you, and we'll switch over to temperatures now, are looking at a lot of snow on the radar. We've been showing it to you. It's not snowing much at all at my house. Why not? Well, I'll show you here in just a second. We're in the low 30s, very cold air. Starting to see a very dangerous driving conditions, Dalton, Blue Ridge up to Murphy, where we're seeing that heavier snow falling and laying down somewhat. We've seen a lot of great pictures from you demonstrating that, but you can see the snow is falling everywhere, and it is falling everywhere. The difference is it is falling into much drier air on the Chattanooga side, and the air is a little bit more moist at the surface. To show you this, let me explain it this way. We measure how much moisture is in the air by looking at the dew point. The drier the air, the lower the dew point. So in Chattanooga, Cleveland, Athens, dew points are in the low to mid-20s. Doesn't mean it's not going to snow. It means that most of that snow is going to evaporate before it makes it to the surface. We've seen a few flurries, a few light showers, but nothing like we've seen in Dalton, Blue Ridge up to Murphy, where the dew points are a little bit higher. The air is more moist at the surface, so the snow makes it all the way to the ground, and a lot more of it. So that's what we're seeing there. And you can see the amounts are fairly heavy, especially Ellijay, Blue Ridge, 4 to 6 inches of snow has already fallen there. And we're going to see more snow falling in those locations throughout the day and even into tonight. We'll have more coming up in a moment. Right now, though, for more Share Your Christmas fun, I guess we're going back out to First Tennessee Pavilion. Oh, the bat phone.
David, thanks. Let's get those phones ringing. I'm over here at the phone bank this hour, powered by the folks at Fast Turtle Tax, and they are matching $2,500 in contributions until 1 o'clock. They are going to meet that amount, so a total of $5,000 that we can collect for the Chattanooga Area Food Bank. Certainly the fun, in part, is coming down here to be part of the excitement and the drive. But don't forget that I know it's cold. You can make your contributions at home. Simply call in 423-702-FEED. Also locations happening in Dalton. Let's check in now with Cameron, who's at our location there.
Tim, stand by. Hey, Julie. Yeah, we're here at First Baptist Church in Dalton. Lots of donations coming in right now. As you can see, they are packing these bins full on the pallets and whatnot. Dalton High School just came through with a truckload of donations. It's the largest donation that we have seen today so far. And, you know, they came a little bit early this year compared to last year because of the snow. So school was dismissed a little bit early today because of all the snow that we are seeing here in Dalton. A lot of people enjoying the weather. They're dropping off donations, whether that be food or cash or just simply, you know, dropping off a check and whatnot. But all good stuff here in Dalton First Baptist Church, North Thornton Avenue. Come visit us. We'll be here until 6 o'clock. We'll see you after the break.
I landed the best interview of the day. I got Veronica from CARTA. Once again, you're joining us with Share Your Christmas. CARTA is always a huge part of this event.
We're very glad to participate and partner with the Chattanooga Area Food Bank. This is a great event. Our passengers and customers always look forward to this event every year. We look forward to this event every year, and it's a great way to give back. So we're glad to be a part.
And talk about just being part of this community. I mean, it's so good and so refreshing. We've got kids here, we've got adults here, everyone in between. They really just want to be part of this, just like CARTA does.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. And I think, you know, this is one of those great times when the community all rally together. We come together for a great and a positive event. So often we come together sometimes in light of some uneventful situations and circumstances, but today and this one annual event, we look forward to it all the time. So I think this is a great way the community comes together, give back, share together, and we just enjoy this one day together.
Veronica's just the best. All right, thank you very much. Thank you to CARTA. Paul Shaheen, just across the way. Paul, how's it going by the phone bank?
All right, welcome over here. I've got from the food bank, Scott Bruce, Director of Marketing and Communication. Got it all covered right now. Okay, so you joined the food bank last year, what, a week or two before Share Your Christmas?
Right before Share Your Christmas.
Tell me now that you've had a year to process it, how amazing this whole thing is.
Oh, it's great. It's great. Last year was a whirlwind. This year I'm a little bit better understanding of what's going on.
I got you.
The outpouring from the community is, I know it is great. It's just been a great morning. We're here till 6 p.m. though, so you still got time to come down here.
Yeah, we're going to switch microphones now. We're not too sure that one was working. So to reiterate, Scott Bruce, the area food bank here in Chattanooga, he joined a week or two before the last Share Your Christmas. It's actually snowing right now. Will you come down here and enjoy us? Tell them about the promotion we're running with 702 Feed.
Well, right now, Fast Turtle Tax is on the phones, and they're matching up to $2,500 until 1 o'clock.
Oh, my goodness, and we'll be here till 6 o'clock. We're going to toss right now to Brank. They'll call it in, 702 FEED. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to the Share Your Christmas Food Drive. We are here at the First Tennessee Pavilion, and I have some of my favorite people with me. They're from Publix, and let's meet Nick, You are?
I am the district manager for East Tennessee.
All right, and Lynn?
I am the assistant store manager at the East Brainerd store.
And Andrew?
I'm the assistant store manager at the downtown North Shore store.
And you all have something for us, right?
We do. We've got a few
We need a drum roll, don't we?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Tell us about it.
Through our partnership with the community and public supermarket charities, last year we donated 312,000 meals to Chattanooga community.
Wow.
And that equals over $211,000 in donations.
And you all do that when people are checking out and your cashiers say, would you like to donate?
We do. We have a couple of different customer-based drives every year, usually one in the spring and usually one around this time of the year, where all of the proceeds that we gather through our checkouts go directly to the Chattanooga Food Bank.
That's so incredible. We thank you all for being part of it. Andrew, I know your store's always busy.
We're busy, and we're just happy, one of our missions at Publix is to be involved, responsible citizens in our community, and we're just happy to be a part of Chattanooga and happy to be helping her out this holidays.
Well, let's all smile and say thank you. You all are terrific, and thanks to all the customers who helped make it possible. Let's go to Julie now.
Okay, Share Your Christmas can't happen without the help of a lot of people. So certainly the schools and individuals and companies who we see coming in to make donations, such a benefit to the Chattanooga Area Food Bank, as well as the phone bank that we've been highlighting throughout the morning and will continue to into the afternoon. But I am over here at the donation hub. The students from Silverdale Baptist Academy once again are here collecting and packaging all of these donations. So far, more than 98,000 pounds of food here at the pavilion. Let's check in now with Greg Glover to find out how things are going in Cleveland.
In Cleveland, we are privileged to have the group Ovation from Prospect Elementary School.
Yes.
I got all that right. This is Jane Taylor. Hey, tell me about these kids. What are their ages and how many are there?
This is 4th and 5th graders. They auditioned at the beginning of the school year, and they've been practicing since August.
And they have quite a list, a repertoire to choose from. You took a quick vote on the bus. What did you come up with?
We're going to sing a song called Born to Shop. This is the anthem for all of those super shoppers out there.
Well, let's get it started. Ovation from Prospect. Take it away, guys.
Each Christmas season, I can't wait to shop, shop, shop. I'm on my feet all day until I drop, drop, drop. I like to peek in every little shop, shop, shop. But when my money's gone, I have to stop, stop, stop.
That's Ovation from Prospect Elementary in Cleveland. Share your Christmas in progress. Still time for you to come see us. Greg Glover, back to you.
Welcome back. More Share Your Christmas in just a moment. Look how cold it is. 30s, low 30s. Dalton, Blue Ridge up toward Murphy. A lot of schools closing early and a lot of problems on many roadways. We're going to have more on that coming up in our noon show. 34 degrees in Chattanooga up into Cleveland. We see a lot of snow on the radar from Chattanooga to Cleveland, Dalton, LJ, Blue Ridge, Murphy. The heaviest stuff is to the south and east. The reason is that's where the air is more moist at the surface. Dew points are a little bit higher. Where these dew points are lower, the snow is actually falling like you see on the radar, but it's evaporating before it hits the ground. So we are getting some snow falling in some spots, just not as much and not as widespread as we're seeing in North Georgia and on up into the Blue Ridge. And you can see those amounts being reflected, up to 6 inches of snow near LJ on up into Blue Ridge and up toward Murphy, getting some heavy snow as well. So that's basically what's going on there. We do have winter weather advisories as well as winter storm warnings in effect for some of these areas where we're getting the heavier snowfall. Meanwhile, a couple of inches absolutely happening Ringgold, Dalton, and over into Lafayette at least. So we're going to see some of those snow showers continuing to linger through the night tonight, and it's going to be a problem tomorrow morning for untreated roadways. Look at the temperatures tomorrow morning. It'll be in the low 20s from Dalton up into Blue Ridge and Murphy. Meanwhile, low to mid 20s on the Tennessee side as well. So wherever the snow falls, it is not going to have much of a chance to melt as we move into tonight. And again, North Georgia up into the Blue Ridge, we'll see some of those snow showers continuing to fall. We'll have more throughout the hour. Right now, we are going to head out for more Share Your Christmas. We head up to Cleveland, where we're getting a few flakes floating around, as well as Greg Glover. How is it going there, Greg?
Hey, David, we just had a group from Charleston Elementary sing Let It Snow in the Snow. We're going to give you a taste of that on live at 5:30 tonight, so stay with us. But if you're in Cleveland, Bradley County, maybe you're being sent home from school, maybe you're being sent home from work, stop by on your way. Would you do that? Keith Street is where we are. We're at the Campbell campus, the Life Care Center. Bring us a little cash, maybe some your credit card. We could help your neighbors. We'd love to do that. Share Your Christmas continues. Let's head down to Dalton and check in with Cameron. Hey, Cameron.
Well, I think we lost Cameron, but we're hanging out at the First Tennessee Pavilion, a snowy First Tennessee Pavilion.
Yeah, there are flurries coming down right here. Yeah. Yes, Nick said flurries, the expert here.
Yeah, that's what the scientist of the group. Yeah, we all been hanging out since early this morning, about 4:30 now, having a great day here through 3+U. Cindy, this has been an absolutely wonderful day so far.
Isn't it fun? I think the spirits are really high. You guys have done an amazing job, and you're still standing. And
yes.
From early this morning,
yes.
John and Lori, Tim,
I haven't been out here as long.
See all of you.
Yeah. Terrific. We're so glad to have everybody here together, and we're so glad that you all are participating. The success of this is amazing. Julie has a number to share.
Okay, so what I know so far, and this does not mean that we don't still want you to call in and make your donations, but so far, 98,577 pounds of food.
Wow.
That monetary donations, $45,230.82. And here's the thing. Gina Crumbless at the food bank says every year they always stress to the number how many donations they get in monetarily, because that equates to meals, and they want every meal to count so that no one is left out.
4 meals per dollar.
Right. 6 more hours to go. You still have time to either come down here or call in or go online.
Or call 702-3333. We've got those great people from Fast Turtle Tax who are matching your donations up to $2,500. They're doing well, but we could use more.
Until 1 o'clock, right?
Yep.
Until 1 o'clock they're doing that.
Absolutely. So
don't wait.
No, don't wait. Make sure
I
you
have a
give it
question.
one. Yeah.
Can you believe it's been 33 years?
What's that like, Cindy?
She's the only one who's been to all of them.
I know, fill us in.
Even Bobby Winders hasn't been.
Wow. Now, Doug Loveridge has. He's
Doug
back there
Loveridge
behind
has
the
been all of
camera.
them as well. Okay.
It's amazing. I still I remember vividly the first one. We were really cold and we had no idea what was happening, but it was so much fun, and
like, "Let's
everyone seemed to turn out and say, okay, we'll drive through and see you down at the riverfront, and they did.
Well, you know, all these kids from schools get to sing. Yeah. We don't get to sing. Why don't we sing? How about little We Wish You a Merry Christmas?
Well, I think that
Where did
Paul,
Paul go?
I'm going to follow Paul on that one.
We have 30 seconds.
We're trying to raise money,
As we
not
say
have people
goodbye,
change
we're
the
gonna
channel.
sing.
Yeah.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We